Well, good afternoon. Welcome to the Idahoan Show. Just a real quick project update for you here today. You may recognize this contraption as the CNC mini router that I built from scratch in a previous episode. And as you may recall, it basically worked, but the little rotary tool that I used as a spindle motor was kind of underpowered. It was pretty hard to get it to do any real engraving, let alone any serious wood carving. Well, earlier this year I found a Dremel rotary tool at a yard sale and picked it up as a replacement for the rotary tool I was using, because I figure it should be considerably more powerful and yet still small enough to use in this capacity. So I went ahead and upgraded this router. As you can see, it now has that Dremel tool mounted in place of the spindle. Same basic design. I'm still using just a 3D printed bracket to hold this to the axis. The one thing I did that's maybe a little bit creative is that I mounted it at a slight angle. I'm thinking that that will let the tool bit cut more on the edge of the bit where there actually is a meaningful cutting action instead of focusing the cutting force on the center of the bit where there really isn't a meaningful cutting action. So I'm hoping that the angle will also contribute to making this cut better, although I think the main upgrade is just using a more powerful tool. So anyway, pretty simple upgrade. Let's see if it works. Well, that looks to me like it's working. Hopefully you can see that on the camera. I know there's not a whole lot of contrast on that wood. I suppose I could take some charcoal or something and rub it into the grooves to make them stand out more visually, but if you can't see the grooves, then just take my word for it that there are now grooves carved into this board about 1/8 of an inch wide, since I was using an 1/8 inch end mill as an engraving bit, and about 1/16 of an inch deep. Yeah, a little bit of copper oxide wood stain definitely makes those grooves show up better. And the router didn't seem to have any trouble carving out those grooves in a piece of solid oak lumber. So, looks to me like an 1/8 of an inch end mill makes a pretty fat engraving tool. If I want to do any more detailed engraving, I may need to get some smaller end mills or something. But at least now I've got a routing tool that is capable of doing a little bit more serious carving or engraving. So I'd say the upgrade was a success, and until next time, thank you for watching the Idahoan Show.